up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And it's the Giants who have the lead as they approach halftime. Tim Patrick, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Quarterback Justin Fields with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City. See what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Baker Mayfield with a touchdown pass. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He's over 100 yards rushing for the game already and found the end zone twice as well. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward. Both teams finishing up their final adjustments. We're ready for the second half as we get back up to DC and give it back to Brandon Gott.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Oh, a good return up past the... Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So that's a solid start to the second half. The Lockers losing, thinking you're kicking it away, not going to have it, but boom, the fumble, they get it right back.
I don't know whether they even drew that up on the board or was it just said, but they had to have it. They needed a spark to get them going here in the second half, and they got it right away.
Here's 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To throw is Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Daniels. Flushed out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Come on.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Buying time to his left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Commanders are back within a score. Daniels going to try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field. Pretty important third quarter drive for it, and momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. They keep it with Henry on first down. And running with power here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. My goodness, 225 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A first down carry for Henry. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. 2nd down and 3. Again, it's Henry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Derrick Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Derrick Henry, 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead. So the watch is officially on now. That ties him with Priest Holmes and Shaun Alexander for second place all-time on the single-season list of rushing touchdowns.
And, partner, he now just sits one behind LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 28. We know LT's watching. We know he'd hate to lose his record, but we also understand he has great admiration for what this man's done, and he would be a worthy successor to the crown. LaDainian Tomlinson, one of the great players, one of the great people of the NFL.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the counter, Gibson. He'll get this to about the 38.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake, Daniels. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Daniels. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he's got Pierce. Touchdown, Washington. Alec Pierce, 39 yards. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Braylon Allen taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to widen their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Washington offense set to take over. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Out of the gun now on third down. Dancing to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And out will come the offense as they take over. The drive starts with a run by Allen.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They stay on the ground with Allen. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish.
Back now at Commanders Field.
It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 43. Inside handoff, Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Henry up the middle. Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Derrick Henry, 35 yards.
And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. McPherson on for the point after.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. And the Washington offense heading out. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. St. Brown making the catch on the out route.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Ready. Let go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again.
Finding Henry here on the crossing route.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to throw again.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This one finds Pierce on the out route.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. This offense so far on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
To the air goes Daniels.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing now is Daniels.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the 1 touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Ready?
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
Get it.
Back to throw. Daniels. That is caught at the 7. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Cade York on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through.
And that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
They'll run with Allen. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Evades the tackler, and now some space.
Inside the 10.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Braylon Allen
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Cowboys have 11-0 in their sights as they add on to their lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Antonio Gibson and the Washington offense ready to go here once more.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Back to throw now on 1st down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better, 2 weeks in a row? You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, he's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Daniels going to throw for it.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
A 1st down carry for Barkley.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Second down, here's Barkley again.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Again, it's Barkley.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Barkley, inside handoff. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
52 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Cowboys extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. McPherson now for the extra point.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. So the drive there took 6 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Commanders preparing for their next possession. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So it's Commanders football as we get back to it from the 38 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
19 Lions. Go.
Looking to throw. Daniels staying on his feet.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his 1st season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Able to find the open.
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.